Will Luxton and Finley Bean making their way out to the middle for Yorkshire. Finley Bean, of course, on his home patch here. He's a player for York Cricket Club when not involved in Yorkshire.
Campbell over the wicket and bowls, and a big top edge down towards third man. Oh, and he gets a hand to it, and the chance goes down well. He came round the boundary, did Henry Crocombe. He was racing around the boundary all the time as in comes the left arm Campbell, and he runs that one down to third man, and Henry Crocombe has to chase in the other direction and picks up a boundary, but I'm not entirely sure that Finley Bean intended that to go there.
In past umpire Malinder, driven by Bean, going to be caught, shots big wide of it off, right over the top of it, and a lovely off drive for 4 runs to complete over number 3. Carvalison again.
Shot.
Punched, that's a lovely shot by Finley Bean. He just waited for that, hasn't he, right under his eye line, and just simply timed it really, didn't push through on the shot.
He's a lovely guy. He's running away from us now. Comes in and bowls short down the leg side. It's pulled away for 4 runs down to fine leg by Shan Masood. Is that Shan Masood? Oh, it's Finley Bean. That's over good bowls. Well, he's lucky to get away with that. Is Shan Masood. It's a big thick under it. Campbell bowls pulled away, and well, had the fine leg been up, had the fine leg been back, that would have probably been a catch. I think he was complete. Comes Campbell bowls and driven beauty. That's a lovely shot. Now that is a quality shot by Finley Bean. Just over pitching a bit there, Jack Campbell, driven away. In comes Campbell bowls. He's had again driven down the ground. That's 4 more runs. Over pitching there was Jack Campbell. Running away from us. In and bowls. That's a good delivery. And he's given out. He's caught behind. Charlie Tier takes the catch. And the wicket has gone down. He doesn't look desperately happy about that, does Finley Bean, who's on his way. Carvalation and bowls and driven nicely down the ground by Wharton. That's a lovely shot, quality shot, drilled down ground. Kevin was talking about showing the maker's name, and that's exactly what he did. James Wharton, he's in and bowl, and Wharton drives pleasantly through the offside, and technically him dives, but can't do anything about that, and the ball races away. Makes his way in, bowls to Wharton, short, pulled away, and that's not a great delivery by Henry Crocombe.
And he comes again, and nicely played by Wharton, used his feet well. And Wharton with a nice reverse sweep to this latest delivery then. Here comes Bertie again, and that one drilled down the ground and will be 4. Long on is out there. Yeah, what a pleasant experience. Here comes Wharton with a shot that goes straight to mid-off and proves the end of him. Yeah, and his team would want him to do that as well. He's not had so many in just recent times, and he's just cracked one away through mid-wicket. Kevin Hutchinson, remembered on the scoreboard as Harmsy says, and that's a lovely lofted drive.
Oh, well held, sir. Yeah. Well held, sir.
Hill, using his feet, drives down the ground, nicely played. There's a chase on round from long on, but he'd never fancied. No, don't think so.
In comes Clark bowls, this time clipped away onto the leg side by Shan Masood, and the applause around us here is for a 50 from Shan Masood, who raises his bat very humbly to members of the crowd, undemonstratively, I would say.
So they've added a few already, as Campbell's in again, and Hill's got underneath this one. Is he going to get out or get lucky? He's going to get out. Caught by Henry Crocombe. And Duke this time has deflected that one nicely. He does play well using the pace. As Masood works one back out of square leg. Fine leg round to field. He wants a second. He's going to be in trouble here. Here's Ibrahim. Oh, nicely played by Revis. That's a beautiful shot for 4. Now, if Harry Duke's been finding the field, and Yorkshire 182 for 5 here, make that 186 because Matthew Revis has just played a lovely little flick. Short ball pulled by Revis. There is a man out there to take the catch though, and he has now gone as well.
And again, and bowls and caught. Oh, he's put it down. He's put it down. It was driven back firmly. Carvalation. In and bowls, pulled away, and is that going to be caught? No, he's not. He didn't get all of that, but it's going to run away for 4 runs out towards the corporate hospitality. Clark in bowls. Bess eases that one. In fact, he's going to get 4 runs. It's more than an ease. A little bit too much width from Tom Clark. And in comes Carvalation over the wicket. Bowls. Oh, and he's going to get runs. Crocombe bowls to Harry Duke, who hammers that one away on the leg side. Bertie Foreman's a good fielder, but he can't get anything on that.
a handy score, so they're not so far off that, as Harry Duke has just been bowled around his legs, trying to play a scoop. Campbell in, and Bess has banged that one away. A lot of bottom hand involved. The toss was won by Tom Clark this morning, and Coe's got underneath one here. He might go. He has, and they haven't managed to use up all of those 50 overs, and they've got to that 260 mark. Just the one on the board so far. He uses his feet here, and he's got an edge on it wide of George Hill, who's tumbling after it at first slip. And it will be the first boundary of this Sussex innings, but I think precarious would be a way of describing it.
Here's as in comes Cliff and bowls, and Clark elegantly plays that through the covers for 4 runs. That was a lovely shot through backward point.
As this is dropped out into the offside.
Oh,
goes over
that's
and
out.
It's gone. Oh dear me, that's a desperate run out as far as Sussex are concerned, and Will Luxton was in. It's Code again. Oh, bowled him. He's got him middle stump, knocked back. And it hasn't lasted long, unfortunately, for Henry Rogers, because he has to go.
Kicked bowls, and Tier is back and plays. It's nice. That's a nice shot. That's going to be 4 runs. Just played on the back foot and just steered the ball through the covers. Nice shot by Charlie Tier. He's on. Code in again. Tier takes a couple of steps down the wicket and drives. Nice looking shot down the ground for 4 runs. Used his feet then, did Charlie Tier, and drilled the ball through mid-off for 4 runs. Nice looking shot.
Concentrating and focus.
Clifton bowls, and he gets away. Well, it's 4 runs. It was wide outside the off stump. He carved the ball away. This is in from the city end of the ground, in and bowls to Clark, who just clears Shan Masood at mid-on. It's going to race away for 4 runs. Well, that just relieves the pressure a little bit for Sussex, but it wasn't that far away from Masood at mid-on. You probably heard the cry of catch as well in 50 over and T20 cricket. Clark hammers that one away through the covers. They've taken 1. They'll think they'll come back. That's a better shot than I thought it was. It was a lovely shot by Tom Clark. Hill. Sun has gone in momentarily. In and bowls to Tom Clark. He's hammered that away. 6 runs. That's a big shot. In comes Rabbis. Bowls to Tier, who thumps that one away through backward point, and that's going to be another boundary. A little bit too much width. And Charlie Tier was onto that in a flash, and he cracked the ball away through backward point. In comes Hill, and Charlie Tier pulls that away, and he's pulled it all the way for 6, which is quite interesting, as in comes Moriarty. In and bowls, and Tier glides that one nicely down towards the fine leg boundary. They've taken a couple of, will they come back for the 3rd? They probably ought to. In fact, he's run away for 4 runs.
Having a chat with Martin Spate away on the right. Would love to go. I'd love to see you if you get another half an hour off. If we'll let you off for half an hour, as there's a chance there and an opportunity for a catch. It would have been an absolute worldie by Finlay Bean, who did get his hand to it diving. Bess in again, floats this one up now. He's got underneath it. Chances here. Wharton takes the catch. There's Bess again. Shirt untucked, and a wicket for Don Bess, who's just got Tom Clark to push one. Moriarty in again. He's got hold of this one, and that is going all the way. Take cover over by Evie's Kitchen, because that is 6 runs. Moriarty in again. Cracked off the back foot. This is going to go for 4. James Wharton's not slow, and he's not going to catch that. 12 apiece for these two. Still in the relative early stages, this partnership, and a lovely shot. That's going to be 4. Ollie Carter, Don Bess. It's held the interest throughout. Code in again. He's got a wicket this time. Leon Cachet pushing, and Ben Code brought back.
Moriarty in. Bowls. Ibrahim's hit on the pad, and he's given out. And Ibrahim has gone. Shot.
Lovely drive down the ground. That'll be 4. Ollie Carter just getting one over pitch there. Here comes Hill. Crocombe, he does strike this one quite firmly, and he's got a... Now that, you've got to say, is a fluke dismissal for Yorkshire. George Hill's delivery, driven back firmly. Hanging around to the conclusion. That is the conclusion. George Hill, it's the end of Jack Campbell. It's the end of Sussex Sharks.